Like, look at back here, the clouds and the skyline. I love that part. It refreshes the game for me, and it makes me excited to go into the worlds and play them. Oh yeah, we're moving to San Myshuno, baby. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay, and today I'm gonna be showing you the overlays I use to make my Sims 4 world maps look so good. I've covered different overlays in the past, but this creator keeps their maps up to date, and they have every single map you could think of, and it is 20th Century Plumbob. I'll have this creator and any other information you might need linked in the master post in my description box. So if you want to dive into their overlays with me, then stay tuned. But before we get into the good stuff, feel free to show some love downstairs by liking the video for me, and comment down below anything you want or any questions that you have, and subscribe to become part of the gang because we have a lot of fun on this channel if you can't already tell. All right, y'all, now let's get into the world map overlay mods by 20th Century Plumbob. Just a couple quick notes before we get into it is this is an overlay. It mods the game, so you need to be on a PC. If you're not familiar with mods or custom content, then you can go ahead and check out my tutorials. I have beginners, advanced, quick guides. I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel to help you guys out. And then also, just remember that this is just a map overlay. This is not the world that comes with the packs. If you want the actual world, then you need to get the pack. So this just overlays worlds you already have in your game. So when you go through, you're going to want to download only the maps and the worlds that you have already. Don't get Brindleton Bay if you don't have cats and dogs. That's basically the gist of what I'm saying. And also only one map overlay per world. So if you're into a couple different creators, then you can only have one overlay at a time. So all right, with all that being said, let's get into the video. So first I want to show you the world map so you can see what I mean by taking you into Newcrest. Everybody knows what Newcrest looks like. It's the plainest map in the game. So look at what the creator does. He basically takes the overlay of the map and adds all this detailed texture and objects, greenery, and enhances the map so greatly. So I'll do before and afters of all of the maps. But first, let's head over to the creator's page so that you can see where these are located in the first place. And if you need to learn how to download any mods or custom content, then I'll link one of my videos here for you. I have a bunch of tutorials to help you out. Essentially, this is going to go in your Sims 4 mod folder. So just locate your documents folder, then click on electronic arts and the Sims 4 and go into your mods. And you're going to drop them in there, no more than one folder deep. I have all of mine in this file here called World Maps. Again, if you want to know what any of that means, check out my tutorials. So this is the creator's Patreon where you're going to find all of the downloads, and you can subscribe to support them, which I highly encourage always to support your favorite creators. They do have loading screens you can get as well. So if you want to narrow it down, I always go to view more posts so that way you can open up the filters. Then you can go to collections, and then you can find all the map replacements you need here if you're interested in the loading screens and any updates that you want to keep track of. So the important thing about using world maps is that you can only use one overlay per world. So if you're using a different map for Willow Creek, you're not going to be able to use this one. You have to pick one. If you're using a merge file that it does maybe like 10 out of the worlds, then you need to make sure that the ones you download are not the same as the 10 in that file, if that makes sense. So you can mix and match different creators, but you can't have two of the same worlds. So the creator does have before and afters on here also, so you can see the difference. They do have an overlay for every single world. And some of them, they have two versions, one for the day and one for a night. So they have like a light daytime version and a dark version for some of them. So you see Moonwood Mills original version is dark because it's an eerie, spooky place. But then they also have a daytime version, which I don't have this one, so I'll click it open for y'all to see. So this is the daytime version versus the nighttime version. So you see what I mean? I only use the nighttime versions because I'm a night owl, duh. I did want to point out that San Sequoia also has two variations, but it's not day and night. One enhances the loading screen as it is, and the other one gives you an option to have it depict the red bridge that's actually in the world. So for whatever reason, it's this whitish gray, but if you download this replacement, it'll make it red. Again, only one of them though, not both. Okay, so let's start taking a look at the worlds. I want to start with the destination worlds, and I'm in the Ultimate Save File by Plumbob Kingdom, if anybody's interested at all. It's amazing. They redid every single world up until Horse Ranch Pack, so check them out. I'll have them linked in the master post below. This is what Granite Falls looks like. You see all these trees. Look at all that greenery. All of this in the middle looks really good. I love it. Salvadorada looks amazing. So vibrant. I love it. This looks tropical, jungly, definitely for sure. Batu looks off the charts. You probably still don't want to travel here, but it looks really, really cool. Y'all not going to tell me otherwise. Like, look at all of this detail back here and all of these extra little huts. Oh my God, I love it. All right, moving on to the regular worlds. We have a Willow Creek. Wow, look at all of this. I really am obsessed with the way they bring all of these details to life, seriously. Like, look at back here, the clouds and the skyline. I love that part. This looks pretty back here. It just makes it exciting. Like, the worlds themselves are not redone, but the maps look amazing and it refreshes the game for me. And it makes me excited to go into the worlds and play them. It's not so bland. Wow, check out this world. This is Oasis Springs. A lot of the greenery is coming off of the lot. So remember that this is the Plumbob Kingdom save file. But all around this is the overlay. You see this rocky realisticness back here. Again, the skyline, the mountains in the back. It looks like Colorado back here. Magnolia Promenade looks so nice, so sophisticated. This walkway here kind of reminds me of Del Sol in a way. Maybe they're close next to each other. Yeah, it's so beautiful, so vibrant and green. I love it. Let's look at Chestnut Ridge, only because I haven't even seen the world without the map. I downloaded the map as soon as I got the world. Wow, I have nothing to compare it to really, but I already know this is amazing, right? Look at this. Look at everything in the background. How realistic are all these rocks? I wonder if this would be like close to Oasis Spring in a realistic world, you know? Wow, that's so cool. A part of me wanted to kind of go in order and do every single one, but I'm just going to react to a couple more and then I'm going to let you guys see it for yourselves. Look at these. OMG, look at all of this. This looks amazing. This looks tropical. Like, hell yeah. Wow, look at all of this. You see what I mean? It just makes you happy. It makes you want to play. Makes you want to visit the different worlds and see what they all look like. Oh, actually, let's take a look at some of the dark ones. So Strangerville is a dark mode one. Look at how creepy that looks. Heck yeah, looks so weird. And then also Forgotten Hollow is a dark one. Forgotten Hollow looks great. It looks a lot more green and yellow tint than blue. And then which other dark one do I have? Moonwood Mill. Look at all the details here. It definitely makes it look like this is in the middle of the freaking forest, like the middle of nowhere. And then, oh, San Sequoia, so we can see the red bridge. Yeah, wow, that looks amazing. That's definitely the centerpiece of this. I'm like, oh, there's neighborhoods here. I want to go to the bridge. Lastly, let's do San Myshuno because this one's my absolute favorite. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. Doesn't it look like a real city at night? Oh my God, amazing. I love it. This one's definitely my favorite one. And I love playing in San Myshuno, so this one made it even more fun. Like, I did 3 different households in this when I got this map. I'm like, oh yeah, we're moving to San Myshuno, baby. So you can see for yourself why I'm telling you to get these map replacements. It's going to enhance your gameplay so much. And even though it doesn't redo the actual worlds, I feel like the maps in the first place, like the original base game no mod maps, don't do the neighborhoods any justice. The neighborhoods and the game itself, it's beautiful. And the maps... I'm sorry, you've seen the maps. You've seen them with your own eyes. I'm not even going to talk crap. Anywho's, the creator, again, 20th Century Plumbob, and their Patreon is going to be linked in the master post. Go ahead, go over there, search through, and pick out any of the maps that you have. Again, remember, these are map overlays. These are not the worlds that come with the actual game. If you want the worlds, you have to get the packs. These are not the worlds themselves. These are just the overlays to worlds you already have. All right, guys, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to show some love downstairs by liking, commenting, and subscribing to become part of the gang because we have a lot of fun on this channel if you can't already tell. All right, y'all, that's going to be it for me today. Peace and love.